Ugh! What's up with this lunchbox?
Oops! I might have forgotten to season everything. Whoa, legit? Jeez, Osamu, you're so ditzy. That's me, alright.
Both of you, come to my office.
My name is Shiki, and I'm a construction worker. My workplace treats me very well, and I think the company has good work ethics. Stuff that I see online about construction workers being rough at work, or the workload being extreme, things like that didn't apply to my place. That was until I was sent to a certain construction site. Phew! Guess the work here will be wrapping up soon.
Shaky! Productive as always, aren't you?
That's because everyone, including you, Osamu, always supports me in my work.
Of course we support you. We all love you, man.
That made my day, man. Well, back to work with my newfound motivation.
Oh yeah, about our next work site. I might be sent to the same place as you.
Oh, seriously? We're heading out of town this time, right? It's pretty rare for us, and we'll be there for a month. It's almost like a business trip. I don't think I'll be on the site manager or anything, though.
I knew it. I saw your name on the members list, but you weren't the leader. I thought it was a bit strange.
Oh, it would be good to go back to the basics from time to time. I often worked as an on-site manager these days, but for the next construction project, I was assigned onto the team as a regular work member.
Good morning. I'm Osamu, sent from the Tokyo 2nd branch. Pleased to work with you. Osamu! Awesome. It's our first time working together, right? Yes, sir. I'm Marunaka. I'll be the on-site manager for this project. Folks here call me boss, so feel free to call me that way. Yes, sir. By the way, are you really a construction worker?
Huh?
Yeah, sure I am. You're so skinny. Ugh, red flags all over. I'm sure I can be a help. Are you sure? Tell me, I'm sure you have one or two heroic stories from work, eh?
Heroic stories?
At my work site, ask all my workers to do a show and tell of an heroic episode you had at work. If you don't have one, you'll be assigned one of the tougher jobs.
Huh? You're kidding, right?
You think I'm the type to pull lame jokes?
Good morning. I'm Shiki. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'll be in your care until we finish the construction project.
Ah, you're Shiki. I heard lots of positive rumors about you. You do the work really well, don't you?
Oh, no, that's not true at all.
I'll be looking forward to hearing your story too. Story time will be during our lunch break.
Huh?
Let's get to work then. Here's the schedule for today. Let me explain.
Phew, it's really hot today.
Shaky.
Oh, Osamu.
Don't you think that manager is a bit crazy? He told me this morning that he expects us to show a heroic tale or something like that. At our office, it's the norm to show and tell a heroic episode or whatnot. If you don't tell a good enough story, they'll force the hardest jobs onto us.
What? That's ridiculous.
Shaky, do something.
I mean, I hope he's a man we can deal with.
Gather round. It's lunch break. Time for all your heroic episodes.
During lunch break? Seriously?
Now, it's time for the funnest event in our work team. Hero story time. The guy who presents the lamest story will take care of the toughest job in today's schedule. And if somebody ever tops my insane story of all time, you win $10,000.
This is ridiculous. Besides, who's gonna pay the $10,000 in the first place?
Oh, because we have some new faces in our team today. Let me show you my coolest story ever. Back in the day, when I was in my second year of middle school, I got caught stealing a snack bread from a convenience store. I was running from the police on my motorbike.
A snack bread? Could have just bought that with your allowance. I bet he didn't even have a license. Whose motorbike was it in the first place?
The chase lasted for 8 kilometers. I ignored all of the traffic lights. I zoomed past every car and pedestrian, and without getting hit by any of them, I kept escaping the white bike police.
Without getting hit? Why is he telling the story like that?
The chase went on for several minutes. In the end, I completely got away from the police. Back in my hometown, people praised and applauded me for being a hero. Everybody knew my name as the reckless kiddo who escaped the police and made it back to Kawasaki on a motorbike.
BKB, Bike Kawasaki Bike.
Now, just try to stop this story. Osamu, go. What? Me? I'm giving you the chance to be the first one up at bat. You can thank me afterwards. I don't have any heroic episodes like you, boss. What?
I mean, I grew up in a very normal environment.
What? You're working in a construction environment and you don't have a single messed up hero episode? Construction is work for men. Should have at least had 1 or 2 cool stories from your childhood. That's such an old school way of thinking. What? Who are you calling old? Are you looking down on this job?
Hey, Mr. Marunaka, please calm down.
Huh? What's your problem?
Isn't that going a bit too far? Not everybody has a crazy police chase stories like you.
Pah, that just proves you're a loser too.
Sure, I don't mind if you think of me like that.
Humph. I was told from the office that you two were skilled workers, but it seems like you're both sore losers.
We're just doing our jobs.
Guys, rejoice! These losers will take care of the toughest jobs during this project. We can enjoy the hero story time as pure entertainment for a good while. You guys ought to prepare a special story for your next project. I hate wimpy guys. Listen carefully to our stories and learn from us.
In the next 2 weeks, Osamu and I continue to listen to the work staff's so-called heroic stories. All the stories they told were cringe stories from their middle school days. Every single one of them was about how they caused trouble to people. For the entire 2 weeks of the construction project, we were indeed assigned the toughest jobs. We were drained both physically and mentally.
Phew! We've finally done with the project.
Man, to say it was hell would be an understatement.
Absolutely. Seriously, what was with that heroic story time bullshit? Were they secretly filming a reality show or something?
Like, tell a cracking joke that's sure to land? Would have been more understandable. But a heroic story? Huh?
They're all lame, seriously.
Oh yeah, what's our next project, by the way?
I heard it's not decided yet. I think we're moving to a different site from the beginning of next week, though.
Oh, sorry, I got a call. Hello? This is Shiki speaking. Yes. Yes. Okay, understood. I'll be with Osamu for the next project too? He's with me right now, so I'll relay that to him right away. It'll be an office building? Okay, that should be a pretty big project. What about the manager? Will I be the on-site manager? Huh? Marunaka? He directly asked us to be on his project team? Can we please move to a different project? No other slots are available? Yes, sir.
Are you kidding?
He knows we don't have an interesting story. I bet he thinks he can just push the chores onto us.
Let's file claim to the higher-ups. This is messed up.
Yeah, but to say he pushes on the toughest jobs if we don't tell a good enough story? Do you think they'll listen to us? My worries hit the bullseye, and the main branch didn't listen to our story. We had no other choice but to head to Marunaka's construction project team. When we arrived at the office, Marunaka and his gang were all geared up for this project.
We'll be working extra hard for this project. Can you guess why, Osamu?
Gee, I have no idea.
Actually, the client for this project is the Ninagawa Corporation. We're building their newest office. Meaning, if we perform well, we're sure to receive an insane amount in return.
Ninagawa Corporation? This is a really large-scale project, huh?
I'll have you guys work until 10 p.m. every day from now on. We'll look over the blueprints and reevaluate construction plans and do our best. Yeah! 10 in the evening?
Those are insane working hours.
Well then, I'll be sending you your work shifts. Osamu and Shiki, you'll be in charge of the same stuff as last time.
Ugh.
Oh, he's totally using us as he likes.
And so, the construction project began. The toughness of the chores and various errands increased by a lot. By the time we got home, we were drained. But even more than our daytime work, it was even tougher to deal with Marunaka and his gang in the evening. By this point, Marunaka was very comfortable in treating us like his slaves. His demands kept escalating.
It seems you two aren't satisfied with your daily workload. Okay, let me assign you another special job. You two, prepare lunches for the whole team to energize us throughout the day.
What? Lunch boxes?
Lunch for 20 people. Of course, should all be prepared from your pocket money.
What? It's not like we're working for a diner. This is ridiculous. Can't it be lunch boxes from the convenience stores?
Absolutely not. We get our energy from homemade food.
We're definitely not doing that.
Huh? Oh, really? Then I guess you're both fired.
What?
You guys might not know this, but I'm great friends with our company's president. You tattled on me to the higher-ups, right? That won't change anything.
No way. No wonder they didn't take us seriously.
Make sure you wake up early to prepare us lunch. Okay, let's get to work.
Why don't I just quit this stupid job?
Shake, it might be better off for you to quit. You're talented enough to take on leadership roles. Other construction officers can hire you for sure.
Osamu, let's quit together, man.
Nah, I can't. I'm just a regular employee. I've only got a graduation diploma from middle school. No office would want to hire me. Plus, I have a family.
That's right. You have a younger sister, right?
Hey, look! My sister made me lunch today. She was so small back then. I can't believe she's already a high schooler.
That's good proof that she's growing up to be a nice lady. You're doing your best, buddy.
Oh, I wish that's the case. I gotta keep working harder.
Osamu and his sister had lost their parents at a very young age, and Osamu took full care of his little sister. To let go of his current job was an unrealistic idea, and I understood that very well. Don't say that, man. I'll keep doing my best, so let's keep it up.
But do you think we can withstand this ridiculous schedule?
We'll be fine if we have each other. Let's just do what we can do.
Yeah, my bad, Shiki.
From that day onwards, Osamu and I began preparing lunch for 20 people, the members of the construction team. The food we prepared gained an unexpected popularity within the team, and Marunaka happily asked us to keep making them food. However, we missed a single grain of salt and the food tasted bad.
As if someone could eat shit like this. Never forget the basics. I'll know instantly if you slack off.
It would suddenly flip, even though we worked so hard from early in the morning.
I mean, sure, it might look a bit janky, but it should taste amazing. My sister loves it.
Our fatigue was reaching a dangerous level, and we couldn't bear it anymore.
What's with this shitty lunch? Are you fooling with us?
Mr. Marunaka, think about this for a moment. It's 3 full weeks running on 2 hours of sleep. Of course that'll mess us up every now and then.
What? Is this the I only slept for this many hours crap from high school? Who told you to give excuses? I swear, I think you'll get better food if you just buy stuff from the convenience stores. If that's not possible, can we cut down the days we prepare lunches? Shut up! The boss here is giving you another chance. Be grateful. I can't take it anymore. When I talked about this to my little sister, she said that we still have money left over from our parents' savings, and she can start working part-time too. She said maybe I should take a break from work and get some proper rest.
I understand.
Even if we endure this project, the same thing will probably happen in the next field, right? I don't think I can bear that.
Osamu looked down at his feet and tears were welling up inside of his eyes. A wave of regret came to me after seeing him like that. We could have done something much sooner, but I didn't want to cause trouble or stir up extra problems. I bumped Osamu's shoulders to cheer him up.
Shaky?
We really didn't have to bear this for so long. We should have made our moves much earlier. Osamu, you don't have to quit.
What?
Just leave it all to me. If I were to speak in Marunaka's words, let me show you my heroic tale.
Heroic tale? Oh no, I don't want to be doing that again.
It's fine, man. Just hear me out.
What's for lunch today? If the two make shitty food again, I won't let them get away with it.
Lunch delivery.
Oh, it better be good this time. Now then, let's dig in. Yo, what is this? It doesn't taste like anything. Oops, I might have forgotten to season everything.
Whoa, legit? Jeez, Osamu, you're so ditzy.
That's me, alright. As if I could eat shit like this. Both of you, come to my office this instant.
What is it, sir? We just forgot to season some of the vegetables.
Yeah, I thought something was off for a while. But you two, you aren't doing this on purpose, aren't you? No way!
Jose, we would never do something like that on purpose, right?
Stop messing around with me!
Ah, that's cold.
Serves you right. Huh? Hold on a minute. What the hell is...
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
Yes, sir. Is there anything wrong?
Are you not aware who you're talking to? Come to the headquarters at once.
Huh? Sir, what exactly is going on?
Did I ask you to speak? President, we appreciate your hard work.
What? So it is you that splashed water all over my young one's face at work?
Yes, that's right.
Huh?
Thanks for coming out here like this, brother. I really didn't want to trouble you.
Hey, what's up with this formality? Between you and me, there's nothing to worry about.
No, really. I want to know my place when I'm outside of work, you know?
What's all this?
Oh, nothing too special. The guy right next to you just happens to be a longtime friend of mine. Pretty much brothers. I asked for the construction staff to come from your company, only because I knew Shiki was working there.
I kept quiet only because I didn't want to cause our company any unnecessary stress about this construction project. I decided to open up to the press here because if this working condition continued, I knew it would affect the construction in a negative way. That's all I did.
This guy here is in charge of the project here, right?
That's right. He barely does his job and forces his work team to perform unimpressive cringe stories from middle school. He also forced Osamu and I to make lunches for them every day. Things that we're not used to doing, mind you. And he splashed cold water onto me for absolutely no reason.
Oh no, that's totally not the case. Please, believe me. This is all part of our special training program.
Training, huh? Then tell me, what exactly did Shiki and his friends do to receive this special training program? Did they do anything wrong?
That's...
This guy, he just didn't like the fact that we didn't have an impressive tale to tell. How he treated us was totally unfair.
Huh. That's it?
Trust me, every story was equally cringe and stupid. It was a nightmare to listen to. I'm surprised that nobody questioned this construction team up until now. Maybe they have connections that protect them. A collusion of sorts.
Ugh!
Just by the way, I know you really well.
What? Huh? What?
You saw my back, didn't you? I used to do some wild things back in the day. This is proof from back then.
What?
Man, I knew I recognized you from somewhere. Back in the day, there was some lame guy who scratched my brother's white bike and raced off.
Ah!
Oh yeah, I guess that did happen. My gang were fired up about it. They insisted on finding the man who did this. But I told them it was just a stupid bike and couldn't care less.
And you took that story and... How did you retell it again? What was that heroic story you told us back there?
That's...
Just tell it already.
I'll talk! I will! I'll tell you everything!
So you were telling that story so triumphantly, and most of it was all a lie?
Not funny, and it's not even heroic. What the hell? Just a cringe story when you were just a brat.
Ugh.
I'll make sure to tell every single detail to the higher-ups of your contractor. At this rate, who knows how long the construction will take.
No! Anything but that! Please!
We're not babies anymore. You should take responsibility for your actions now, okay?
Ugh!
Just like that, Marunaka's deeds were made clear to the higher-ups of our company. The company president that Marunaka was close with gave us a sincere apology, and even offered to pay for causing such trouble. Maybe my brother made sure they did that for us. Gotta knock on wood. Surprisingly, Marunaka ended up working for the Ninagawa Corporation. What they forced him to do was...
Hey, you dipshit! What's wrong with this lunch? Why the hell does a rice ball taste sweet?
I'm sorry! I think I switched up the salt and sugar by accident.
Jesus, you make the same stupid mistake again. Be prepared for some scolding. Men, never forget the effort it took to make these grains of rice. Always be thankful for the rice farmers. Forget the taste for now. Dig in.
Yes, sir.
Marunaka continued his cooking training arc, but he never improved. In the end, I heard that he fell ill after being drained both physically and mentally and left the company. My brother said I taught him a good enough lesson he should be fine, as he called to update me on the situation. I ought to pay him a visit to say thanks, and also treat him to some lunch that I prepared.
JK, good work today.
Yeah,
Office is almost done. From the day you took over as on-site manager, everything became so coordinated and we grew so productive.
Marunaka was a joke. His little minions also got fired. Phew, we can finally focus on our work and not worry about stupid stories.
By the way, I was a bit curious. Why'd you stop working at construction and not for Ninagawa directly? I don't want to say this to you, but I mean, you have the connections. You could have easily joined Ninagawa.
Oh, that. I guess I feel like I'm more suited to do these on-site fieldworks and, you know, I can ask for favors when I need them. The position I'm in right now is actually the best.
In a way, this whole drama of Marunaka could be your own heroic story.
You always gotta be the hero to your own story.
Man, you're always so cool, Shiki.